Morning, Steve Ray in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, it remains bitterly cold here in the Midwest of the United States, and we'll see if that has any impact on logistics or if it has any impact on the U.S. winter wheat crop. I think most people feel, as far as the winter wheat crop is concerned, it usually gets cold this time of year, and most of the wheat has a winter coat over the top of it to protect it from these cold temperatures. From a logistics standpoint, up to this point, logistics have been fine. And this cold weather is not expected to be last too much longer, so it should be not an issue. As far as the overnight markets, we've got beans and corn a little bit higher, wheat a little bit lower. Markets are just kind of stumbling into Monday's USDA crop report, which we think will have a pretty volatile reaction one way or the other. History shows that beans could be up 55, 60 cents to down 70 cents over the last 8 years after this report. Corn could be either up 25 cents or down 50 cents. So pretty big range of potential price changes after USDA gives us a final crop number for 14, D1 stocks, new S&Ds, and also the first look at 2015 U.S. acres, and this one just points out the winter wheat acres. A couple of things, we're still watching Paris as far as tension is concerned. Financial markets, stocks are higher, dollars higher, crude's higher, so everything's kind of bouncing up from the recent sell-off, especially in the stocks and crude. As far as export sales, we'll be watching pretty closely and see if the numbers are close to last week numbers. But some people think that the sales should tail off a little bit as we move ahead. South American weather's okay. Brazil's starting their harvest. Tomorrow we'll get a private estimate of the Brazil crop. Everyone still thinks the crop's going to be at least 94 million tons or maybe higher. Not too much concern about the dryness in the north at this point, as we're pretty close to harvest. As far as the other things in the markets, we're just watching the grain flow. In January, the funds tend to rebalance their positions. They're supposed to be selling some corn, selling some wheat, buying a few beans, and buying a few oil. So we'll see if they come in and if that disrupts things at all. We also note that some of the big hedge funds are talking about the potential for 2015 for a higher dollar, for the crude oil market to continue to work lower, and that the higher dollar could weigh on commodity prices. So we'll see if that happens and how that affects money flow. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services, and have a safe and profitable trading day. And if you have any questions concerning the commodity markets, please send us a note and we'll get an answer back to you as soon as we can.